And this is it. The chess world has a new world champion, Ding Liren. You can see him at the board, fully focused. And in the last tiebreak game, he won with the black pieces. Let me take you to the critical game. In that last game of the tiebreak, e4 played by Nepomniachtchi, Ding Liren has black pieces, and once again, he goes in a real Lopez, the Spanish opening, and they've been playing that all through the match and also in a previous tiebreak game. And here, Ding takes on a4. There was a very complex battle, but this is in the middle game when the game turned. This is black to play, and Ding plays e4. White takes, knight e5. He gave a pawn to activate the knight to e5. Now, Nepo retreats. And here, knight d3, the knight has to be taken. And now we look at this position. White is open up, but the queen on c4 attacks a2, and that bishop on e1 is passive. But let's see what Ding does next. He recapture here, plays a quiet move, and here plays rook f7. Now, in this position, Ian Nepomniachtchi has 9 minutes and 30 seconds, and Ding only 3 minutes and 40 seconds. But the game goes on, and we reach another critical move here. Here, rook f6 played. This is a great move so that the queen can move and not defending f7. So queen d7 played, and here a brilliant move, absolute brilliant decision. Queen e2. Now the rook cannot take because we have check, winning back the rook. So queen e2 is a great move. And as the game goes on, check, check, and here Ding Liren has less time on the clock. He could play king g8 and it's a draw. But instead, he played rook g6. Now on h4, you could play h5, so you're not gonna lose a rook. Now, Ian plays queen f5, and now another brilliant idea, c4, because black has passed pawns and is trying to promote here. So very courageous, h4, queen d3, Ian refused to exchange the queens, and now c3. So all came on this position, right? You could simply do king g8, check, check, and have a handshake. But instead, rook g6 going for the win, and after queen f5, c4. Now c3 is played, as the game goes on, and here c2 was already winning, because on rook d8, you do check, and here queen c6, offering to exchange the queen, and if white refuses, you have checkmate. Anyway, because of the pressure, Ding plays on, and now Ian is catching up on the clock, and in this position that was the last chance. White had only one move, bishop g7, a sack, and here giving lot of checks. And by checking, the king is all alone, the queen is far away, you're gonna have tons of check like that, or like that, and you keep giving checks. But instead here, queen c7 was played, as opposed to the only move, bishop g7. Queen c7 played, and now the queen comes back. Guard the pawn. c2. Now we're trying to promote with black. So Ian tried to hang on in the game, and here, very nice. On a2, you have h5, and if you take, you have some checks, right? You can do check, and then capture. But Ding Liren saw the trick, did not rush with a2 and play h5. Now trying to go to b2 and promote the c2 pawn. Desperate situation, g4 tried. Nepomniachtchi try one last trick, but here a2 trying to promote bishop f4, and there's no defense. The king here is perfectly safe, and white is losing because his pawns will promote. So amazing game, and the turnaround was refusing the draw, playing for a win, and after c4, moving these pawns and winning from an active position. It was very, very clear that Ding Liren took his chances and also offered a pawn sack to get the activity and more play. So kudos to Ding Liren. After 3 tense games, a tiebreak, and being behind in the match, he is the new 2023 World Champion. I'll see you in the next one.